Minnesota Twins in spring training. Yeah, it's quite a combination. Practice turned into playing for the Minnesota Twins today, and just as importantly, the question asked every year this time of year, how is Joe Mauer doing? And for that and much more, we go down to Florida and Mark Rosen.
Well, Maxie, first of all, the Twins did win their exhibition opener against those Red Sox 7-4. Phil Hughes threw a couple scoreless innings. Nice to see him bounce back early in the exhibition season. You mentioned Joe Mauer. He saw firsthand how a concussion derailed the wonderful career of his good friend and former teammate, Justin Morneau, and the kind of effect it had on him. As we all know, Mauer's had his own concussion issues, forcing him to move from catcher to first base. And it's also left a bit of a divide between Joe and management last year. In a sport dominated by numbers, Joe Mauer has accumulated some very impressive ones in his 12 Major League seasons, the 3 American League batting titles, the 6 All-Star appearances, a League MVP award, and the 3rd highest batting average among active players in the majors. But at 32, Mauer still has so much to prove to quiet his critics. Joe's average dipped to a career low 265 with an alarming 112 strikeouts last year. His concussion symptoms came and went, in particular trying to track the ball better in the daylight. This spring, he's going to experiment with wearing sunglasses while hitting. The bigger issue is, did Mauer withhold health information from the club during some of his struggles last season?
The eyesight and the sunglasses and so forth, that caught quite a few people off guard, including myself. And I wish Joe would have been up front and brought it to our attention. Now, I understand the concussions, and you're not going to be 100% every day coming off concussions.
You know, I'm excited about how far I've come along since the concussion. You know, I'm moving forward, and I think that kind of got lost in the last couple weeks. You know, I'm not going to lie, it was tough at times, but you know, it wasn't something that I felt they needed to know every single day how I was feeling, because it was pretty unpredictable. So trying to put that behind me, and I'm definitely excited, like I said, how far I've come along.
Yeah, sunglasses or not, Joe Mauer certainly needs to put up better numbers than he did a year ago, although he did play in 158 out of those 162 games. And we all know he has a big target on his back because he's Joe Mauer and he's making $22 million a year. Expectations are always high. He has them for himself, and the Twins have them for Joe Mauer. That's it from Fort Myers, Maxie. We'll see you back at 10 o'clock tonight.
All right, see you back here at 10. Thanks very much, Mark. Mark from Fort Myers. He'll have more tonight at 10.